Conservative delegates reject adding, "climate change is real," to the policy book.
Here's a summary of the article.
Conservative delegates at the party's policy convention have voted to reject adding green-friendly statements to the policy book, including a line that would have stated the party believes climate change is real and is willing to act. The Portneuf-Jacques-Cartier riding in Quebec, which proposed the policy change, also asked delegates to recognize that Canadian businesses classified as highly polluting need to take more responsibility and reduce their GHG emissions. Delegates issued a rebuke to climate-minded conservatives and rejected the policy shift by a margin of 54% to 46%. While delegates from each of the Atlantic provinces and Quebec embraced the "climate change is real" proposal, 70% of delegates from New Brunswick and Quebec were on side with it. Those from every other province and the territories voted against the change. A double majority of delegates, a majority of delegates overall and the majority of delegates in the majority of provinces, must agree to an official policy change. "I'm not sure why it's necessary for the Conservative Party to declare climate change is real," one delegate from Scarborough Centre said. Another delegate, from Perth Wellington in Ontario, said environmental policy should not be focused on driving down greenhouse gas emissions.
This post received a score of 13,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Where did they land on accepting the heliocentric model of the solar system?
And what type of cheese the moon is made of?
First they have to decide if the Earth is flat or not.
Gonna need a plate for all that cheese.
This comment is underappreciated.
I can't disagree.
It was a Gouda joke.
I'll take your curd for it.
Morons. Climate change isn't real equals no shot at winning substantially more seats in Ontario, and Quebec equals can't win the election.
Yeah, they're trying so hard to win a heavier voter base in Sask and Alberta, but they're going to lose even more support in Quebec and Ontario because both heavily support climate change policies. The CPC reminds me of American Democrats, not policy-wise, obviously, but in the sense that they just seem to legit prefer losing.
They're even losing Albertans too. Honestly, the dumbest shit I've ever seen from a government party, minus Republicans voting against COVID relief. Making your major rival party the party of science is not a smart move. Reminds me of when in the US the Republicans claimed Biden would listen to scientists and Biden just said, yes. You're just giving a mo to be used against you. Recently the Conservatives updated their social media to say, Trudeau, the current PM, cares more about your family than his own job, as an attack ad. It was taken down quickly. I only ever did see one source for it though, so it may not be true, but if it is, sigh. And #X2OOB. And #X2OOB. Added the only source I saw, and I have never heard of them, but also, not shocked.
Wait, what? They attacked him by complimenting him? Seriously?
This is a real ad. Our cons don't have good attack ads.
All they have is attack ads though. They've never had a platform.
They had a platform in the earlier Harper days. Things the Conservatives have done that have been decent in the last 20 years: stop producing the penny, one coin, introduce tax-free savings accounts, TFSAs, medium slow-paced infrastructure improvements. That's it. Literally, that is all.
The GST cut was also good, giving the provinces fiscal space to increase their sales taxes, since the federal government generally has a better credit rating than the provinces. This really helped the Atlantic provinces since they already have really high PST rates and low credit ratings. The accountability, conflict of interest laws and anti-corruption laws that they passed shortly after forming government were also good. They signed a free trade deal with the EU. Lowered corporate taxes as well, which allowed Canadian businesses to remain relatively competitive with the US after Trump's tax cuts.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.